Okay, everyone, let's see. Okay, so that should be working. Okay, so today we're going to keep working with adding the meta basin data. And then we'll see after that what to do. So the other day, so to refresh the other day, we did check and see that it was returning kind of these base URLs or the base data from the queries correctly. So the query function seemed to be working with the query we were constructing. But there was still some, but we still didn't write anything to actually get the gauge basin info and then re-upload it with the paths added. So today we're going to do that, and then again on the repository, let's see if I can find the draw.io too. Recent desktop. Oh yeah, so the most recent one I think was there. Or wait, no, that's not the most recent one at all. What the fuck? What's with these? In any case, I don't know why those are there. Date added. Maybe this one's the right one. Okay, yeah, that's the right one. So yeah, the data we were going to get from basically then we were adding the satellite imagery, which we're going to add to the metadata, and then on the table, the satellite paths to certain days will then be joined to the table. So that's kind of where we're at with that. I did open an issue to better organize some of the stuff. I did open a couple issues on the kind of repository. So yeah, we're gonna work on essentially doing that this issue. So and yeah, I recently like to I haven't been doing as much on this project, but definitely in projects that you're working with a team on or something like that, it's definitely good to kind of write detailed issues of what you're working on and then link them to a pull request as you work on them, because it just helps organize things better. As a matter of fact, a lot of teams will use Jira which I'm actually not a big fan of to do that, because actually a lot of the stuff on GitHub could just be done the same. But in any case, I'm going to create a new branch just to begin to add this function. And then yeah, go from there. So definitely, as I've said before, when you it's okay to like prototype. Well, it's fine to use notebooks, but you do have to track and manage them, and then eventually move, particularly if there's code that's going to be run regularly, move it out of the notebook. So this function here, I don't think we're actually going to use again per se. Once it's added to the metadata, we won't have to scrape, say, on a daily basis. So it will be input it in the Airflow DAG or anything like that. So this will be fine in the notebook. But the function that actually gets like the newer paths for the tile, which will be another query I think we'll write, that we will have to, I think, run more regularly so that we will actually put in the code. But in any case, we will just add that notebook, I think, for now. And also just briefly update the README. Oops, yeah, so notebooks. So there, so there's the notebook, there, and I thought I put another README in here, identifying certain things, or had that not been committed yet? Okay, so actually there might do a little bit of cleanup there too, because at the moment I was sure I had designed a README, or maybe that was on Confluence. In any case, it should probably be updated in the repository too. No, that's not what I wanted. Snow water equivalent. No, soil grids. Did I not design a README? Thought I had added that to the README. Okay, so right now there are 2 directories of notebooks. And okay, so I'm gonna highlight those. Just quickly in the README. I thought there was I don't know if I have that installed, but there used to be a thing too that would show the README as you're writing it. I forget which extension it was. No, there was a really popular one, I think. Or Markdown. Yeah, so yeah, it should show the preview. Sync. So notebooks. And oh, I did edit the README there too, but it was just to add the status badge. Oh, so actually maybe, so it looks like refactor pipeline is the newest branch. Because yeah, I know I had created this before. So that's actually not, so actually I'm gonna go to refactor pipeline and then add these changes there. Actually, I might add, I'm gonna actually base this off of I'm gonna create a new branch off of refactor pipeline. And do that because I think that would be best. And in that case, actually, I'm not gonna edit that README. I'm gonna go to this one. Yeah, and then add the name of this notebook. And then I will make a PR that for this, because that kind of shows you, I think, some of the problem of not having at least a PR for an in progress branch, because then I didn't even really remember that was being worked on, which is bad. So there's code to add the sentinel to tile ID to the gauge basin metadata. So we'll just add that for now. Then I am gonna immediately, oh, I'm not logged in on that one, immediately make the pull request just so I don't adding documentation plus sentinel notebook. Actually, yeah, this isn't complete, so I'm going to switch this probably to a draft pull request. Wow, there's 7 files changed. Oh, I didn't know those ones had been changed too. I'm gonna change this probably to a draft pull request. Let me remember how to do that. Or is that only once you create it? No, I don't want to merge now. Right side under reviewers. convert to draft. Okay. So we'll just add that as a draft. Anyways, that will be kind of a checkpoint on that thing. And then we can go back to working on it. So, so Sentinel index. So those both look good. So now we'll actually write the the code to add the tile ID to those. So I'll add just a bit of explanation for this notebook. So in this notebook, we construct a querying function to add the tile ID into in this notebook to add the tile ID into the river gauge meta JSON file. Okay, so now this is where we're gonna do that. So to do that, we'll need to first download all the metadata files. I think I have that in the other one of the other notebooks. So we'll can reuse some of this code just to do that. I think this is what I needed. So so we just run that command. Oh, but no, we need it from the new bucket, the one that was actually uploaded it to, which was this bucket. So I'll create that out. So we'll download that to a directory here. First of all, yeah, we'll just rerun this from the start, make sure all that's working, and then we are going to do that. So basically this function just takes the latitude and the longitude and in the index data frame, and then runs the query. So we'll still need to have a function that opens this file and then gets the data from that. The other thing is that I was seeing was in some of the Sentinel data, actually it seems multiple tiles might overlap the basin in some instances. So, but those tiles, so I don't know if that's something to sort out now or handle later, figuring out which tile ID is necessarily the best. Because for like one of those I was seeing, some of those I was seeing, that there were multiple tiles that seemed to be returned. So, and for people that don't remember this, Sentinel for the satellite imagery uses this military tile ID of different tiles. So, But actually, for most locations, I think there shouldn't be. Only things that would be on the corners or boundaries should there be tiles overlapping necessarily. So I don't know why some of those seem to have like free ones returned, unless they were on a corner. So I might quickly verify some of that. So yeah, as a reminder, this function just takes the lat and longitude, and then, well, that might be the issue too, is like, I think when you floor lat and longitude, it's, yeah, that might not be accurate enough actually. You probably don't want to floor the lat and longitude. So let's just look at someplace. So yeah, because then it might actually be why it's overlapping. So Denver, Boulder. And, well, they are. Yeah, I mean, flooring and the ceiling. I don't know. I'm going to look and see. This is going to take a while to run again, though, because this index is unfortunately large. Why that's running. So while that's running, actually, I'll just do some random work filling in some of those doc strings, because I think that was part of what the stuff that was edited to. So I might as well fill some of those in. USGS scraping functions. I'm gonna go back here. Oh, I haven't opened that folder actually. Okay. Yeah, so that was actually a good suggestion by Copilot. Returns. Missing white space. Yeah. So that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Process response text. Is this still running? Okay, it's now unzipping it again. So we can keep working just on adding these. Simple function to rename columns. Not of agency. generally numerical. Let me see. Go back here. Okay, it's now reading the PFD, so we'll just wait on that. Or wait, no, I don't want to do that there. Yeah, I just want to wait for these to run, actually, so that it doesn't, yeah, so for those to run, and then I'm going to look at the tile IDs. As a reminder, I'm going to relook at what these lat and longes are. I think these were for Boulder anyways, but, or they might have been for Boulder Creek, but no, let's see. Yeah, I think they were, because that's basically what? Why can't I do it by the lat and longitude? That's what I fucking want. So that's just Larimer County. Negative 105. Oh, 40.1 is what I said. Okay, so that's where that was anyways. And I think according to that, it should be within which grid? I mean, it looks like it should be entirely within this DE grid, 13TDE, so I'm not sure why other grids would be popping up on it, though we'll have to see. Yeah, I mean, the whole Boulder area should, I think, be in that 13 DE grid. 13TDE. Yeah, so I don't know why these, what were some of the other ones? I don't know why 13TEE would be coming up. Probably because yeah, that might be because I did the sealing. I think maybe the seal shouldn't be, it shouldn't be so wide. Floor and sealed to additional decimal point. To additional decimal point. I really don't want to have to multiply. I don't get why you couldn't just say to Well, that's a stupid answer. Like, why would you say use regular expressions for that? Um, and I guess what you could do is just simply multiply by 10 and then divide by 10, right? Um, you have to do the same thing here. But then hopefully if you did that, the only thing then returned would be the TDE. Because I don't want the grid returning stuff. Oh, now it's doing this whole operation. Eight. So let's see if that works. Oh shit. That is not what I wanted, obviously. For lat. Oh shit, I just forgot that. That was stupid. Now that should work, hopefully. What? Wait, what? It would be... yeah, I guess that's... But that's too close, I think. Okay, yeah, that's actually not gonna work. Yeah, it's not going to work. Well, then maybe we could do like a thing where we query and select the tile ID that's closest. Okay, let's go back here. 13DE. So we'd want the one that's the closest to there. North lat. So, okay, I'm gonna query. I think. Query get distance between two coordinates. Well, there must be a simpler query than that. pandas. Okay, so 40. Total size. Okay, so we want the one where the box is inside where our point is inside the box of the tile. I don't know why the tile. I don't know why for the tile they like don't give you the boundary points of the tile. Because then it would be. So wait, what points are they giving me of the tile? I need to check that out first, probably. And then see like if they're giving me the boundary or something. It looks like these give, just by eyeballing, yeah, it looks like they give basically the northeast boundary of the tile. The coordinates they give are the northeast boundary of the tile. So I think some of the tiles are different shapes though, so we can't assume everyone is the same shape, though I think they're all kind of a rectangle. But we want the tile with the things in it. So I mean, this is returning 2 tiles, but we want just and actually, even if we did do the distance, I don't know if it would guarantee that it would be within that tile, because yeah, if you had something like here and then this returned DE and CE, then there's no guarantee that the closest point would be this which DE actually covers. So that probably won't work either. But it is the DE here that would cover it, not the EE. So how to do that? I wonder if there's a military grid. Military grid coordinates API. I think someone would have built one, right? Python. What I want is just to be able to throw in a lat and longitude and get the tile out of it. So it looks like this package might do that. So, and if I could, that would actually, then I could get rid of some of that stupid lat longitude queries altogether, which might be easier. I'm going to just throw this in a separate play notebook, so I don't want to screw up that stuff right now. But we'll see if this actually works. So So it looks like you just do this. You do an object, it looks like. It looks pretty simple, actually. So you just import. How do you do it? Yeah, you import. Images. So we'll go with those same coordinates, 40.1 and negative 105. What was it? Negative 105.6. I'll just see that. 13. Oh, so yeah, it does return that. So yeah, maybe I'll use this package actually. That might be the easiest thing. Then you can just get like the first 4 of these and then query based on that. I think. Yeah, then query these. And then what we'll do later is then yeah. Okay, so this package is actually useful for these purposes. So, how do I want to do this then? So yeah, actually this function, probably don't need it anymore. And then instead I do want to get the paths though, like the base path put in. So so yeah, let's see. So I think the base path to all these tiles is something like that. Yeah, so we want to have that path then go into the JSON. So okay, so let's do this then. So all these were copied here already. So we'll do this. Def make metadata so there I don't need the 2 maybe. So just do JSON meta path, and then actually that might be the only thing we need now. We'll do pip and do pip install that same thing. Then, so we'll do that, and then this will follow the normal thing with open. F. Need to add that. Import. JSON.load data. So we'll just see this. Also add an output path. So data. So what's the type of this? Is this just a string? Okay, cool. So we can just do what was it? No, I forget. Dot to okay, wait, I'm gonna actually have to do some of this. So I'm forgetting what the JSON schema is. So let me quickly. So I'll actually run this shit now. I think, was it just under lat and launch? I think it was. I'll fix this in a second. This might give a key not found error, but then I'm gonna print the data again, just so I remember what it looks like. Data, wait, this was, data. Okay, let me just do that. Then I'll fix this in a second. Think that you can do that. Yeah, I think that would work. And it's the first 4 we need, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's the first 5. So, okay, let's see what errors this has. Well, it's obviously gonna have some, but so where'd I save this shit? What? No, I definitely downloaded all that shit. Why is it showing? Oh, there it goes. It's like, it definitely downloaded all that shit, so it can't be empty. I saw it download. Okay, so let's just throw up this path. And I'm not writing anything yet, so I'll just do that. Print data. Yeah, that's right. So now I'll just copy this shit. Data. It's not good that that's misspelled there. Maybe I should fix that now. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, let me just check what this says now. So this is Maine, St. Johnny River, 13 TDM. Just verify that quick. So that was back in Maine somewhere. Wait, what was it? No, it's not right. 19 TDM, that seems about right. Maine definitely is in 19 T area. I think the St. John River is northward. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we can see that, actually. So that actually worked. Okay, so that's good. Now what we want to do is yeah, I don't know if it's worth putting the base GCS path in. Might be, actually. Tiles. So I mean, it will be the same for pretty much everything. So, I don't know. But it might be easier to throw it in now than having to compute it later. So for that, we could do something like, the path will be something like, so it looks like they just mesh up those things. So yeah, I guess I'll do dot format. Probably should just make a variable out of that. Or, I don't know. So, it looks like, how are we saying they did it? It was like 2, 1, 2 or something. So, this would be 2. I think that's right. Something like that. Wait. Wait, what? Let me just remember how to do Python indexing. So ID would be, so that, okay, that is what I want. Okay, yeah, seems like I was actually right. And then we do ID free to end. Okay, I think that's right. And then if we do that, I'm just going to temporarily return this and then see if I can, well, I'll just print it actually, and then see if it's a valid thing. So that looks valid. So we'll see if we could then do that. This is actually valid. Oh. Yeah. CPR. Right. Okay, so that is a valid bucket path. And yeah, it would probably just be useful later having that stored in there. I don't know. Well, I don't know how useful it will be. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. I mean, it will be then, it would be then yeah, I guess it is, because then we can just pull that and run the scrape really easily later, so that looks good. Okay, I'll just try another one, just to make sure. Let's copy. Why can't I get this thing up? Copy path. Let's try this thing. I'll try this tile again. So yeah, those do seem to be valid things. God, there's a lot of metadata in here. Okay, so now that we got that going, I think we need to then just write these to a directory, the output dir. So output dir. So we'll quickly do that. Data. Can't believe I forget these things so fast. Write Python dict to file. Oh, so I have to do the with open stuff again, I guess. I'll just write it out. With open output path dir. Should add OS, import OS. os.join path. Let's see. And then we need to get the meta path dot split. I think that should work. There's probably an easier way of doing that, but dot dumps. Is it dumps or dump? forget. Oh. That dumps data. Oh, wait. I thought you could just do dump. Oh yeah, that's dump. Yeah. JSON.dump data. Oh, let's just check that. So we'll have to have a valid thing. So I'll quickly run. That should probably be run somewhere like up here. Make dir JSON out. Let's see if that works. Oh, OS. Undefined. OS. Oh, no. It needs to be os.path.join. Yeah, so W create file while opening Python. A. Okay. The right bracket. No, that's not the right bracket. Okay. Let's just see if this thing looks right. So yeah, save that. Okay. Now, let's see. I'll just download this stupid thing. Why is it open in Tor? That should not be the default for opening JSON files. Yeah. State. Distance. Okay. Yeah, there we did. See, it worked. Okay. So that works. So yeah, that seems to work. Now we just have to do that for every file, right? Which is going to take a while. So in order to do that, I'll now delete some of these cells. So I guess we don't even need that stupid index file yet, at least. I think we will need it later, but I guess that doesn't even... All that stuff on the index we didn't actually need to do. So, which is annoying, but... So add sentinel. So for... File... Or do I have this in my other notebook? I should just use that. I don't know why I rewrote stuff. Okay, I don't know why I rewrote that stuff. So me just print where is this crap? Oh yeah, it was this path. So oh no, that's not what I wanted. Okay, or no, it's easy enough to just call it with that. Add sentinel. Okay, so that's gonna be JSON out. And then this is going to be FN. So I think that will work. Yeah, it looks like that's running. And at the end, when that's all done, we'll do gsutil cpr JSON out gs :/ result metadata / sentinel. Maybe, yeah, put 10. No, it's November now. 11:03 or something. Put that up. 03. So, okay, that was fast. Or actually, I might change that. Yeah, since that was so fast, I might just redo that. And then it will upload to the bucket well. Yeah, let's do that. So then I can just do or I think that will work. I think actually I probably wanted to do, oh shit, that URL's not gonna work. There's too many GS's in it. No. That should work, I think. Oh yeah, this should be done using M. Yeah, I'll restart it. It's probably faster just to restart it now. It will just overwrite anything already uploaded. Yeah, that's definitely faster. Okay, so today basically we added, well, once this process finishes, should have added the correct tiles to all of the metadata, which is kind of a small step, but important. And then and stuff. So yeah, we'll probably wrap up for today after that, and then I'll be back sometime next week where we'll then actually begin, hopefully, to, well, there's still some stuff to do with the Snowtel and the scan data, I think, but once that's done, then we can actually get started scraping and putting together kind of some of the initial construction of the data set, of the core of kind of the data set, where we'll see like the actual temporal data getting joined together. So that's on the horizon. This will take a while to complete probably, but that's it for today, I think. So